21st. I don't know. We'll look here in a minute. All right. It is time to go racing, and here we go. Up front, it will be Matt Bear and Tyler Robertson. Then Eddie Baker and DJ Kenner on the second row. Mason Neal, Jim Cook on the third row. Michael Scruggs and Michael Crocker on the fourth row. Matt Stewart and Brandon McLaughlin rounding out the top 10. Then you'll be Graham Nucky and Drew Warren, 11th and 12th. 13th is Brian Mansfield. 14th is Spencer Brown. Jim Johnson is 15th. Anthony Stevens is 16th. Killenbeck is 17th. Superman Norman Chan is 18th. Kevin Martin is 19th. Jason Wiley is 20th. 21st is Dakota Wilson. 22nd is Andrew Spears. Mikey Mixter is 23rd. Doug McLaughlin is 24th. 25th is Justin Glover. And Tom Land is in 26th. So the missiles starting at the back of the field tonight. And we did hear Crocker has a new paint scheme. Let's see if we can get a closer look at that. And we'll have to wait till he drives by. But a lot of new paint schemes for this week. And we fully anticipate Mikey Mixter crashing out in the first 10 laps, and I'm sure we'll hear from him. And the Canadian didn't qualify as high because he needed to go take care of a moose. Okay, well, let's ask him.
Hey, is he?
Hey, Drew.
I got other priorities than wrecking you tonight, Brittany.
Hey, Drew Warren, are you in here?
You better not wreck me. I'm going to be pissed.
Well, look who's behind you. Me.
Hey, I thought you guys were going to change it to official Brittany.
Whoa, shit.
Damn, who's hitting the wall up there?
It looks like they're having problems. Even getting off of pit road or getting rolling here. I had a car up in the wall, but it looks like everybody's getting squared away now. And Drew Warren was not there. We'll have to see if we can get a hold of him later and ask him if he took care of a moose tonight. Single pace lap. You know, Mikey says he knows who he's hitting. You know, Skyler, there is room in the booth, buddy. You don't have the mullet. It doesn't take up as much space, but you don't have as much power now. All right, tonight will be a fun one. Get rid of the kids and get ready for some racing as Skyler, not the mullet anymore, has joined us in the booth.
Yeah, how the hell are you, Doug?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, you like my new nickname?
I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, it's fitting.
Yeah, and you don't have a mullet as the green flag drops. So Crocker said he's going to be out and rage quit within 10 laps. Do you think it'll take that long?
No.
No, sorry, Mixter said that. My bad.
Oh shit, I give Mikey like 5 laps.
Oh, okay. So Mikey 5 laps and he is out. Meanwhile, they come down the back straightaway and so far so good. They had problems on the pace lap, but lap 1 seems to be going okay.
So you're seeing everything ahead of me. I'm just watching on the broadcast here.
A lot of new paint schemes out here tonight. I imagine your workload is going up for the next couple of weeks with the new season coming.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm not racing right now. I've got more shit to do than I know what to do with, and yeah.
And that was not Dakota Wilson. I think that might have been Kevin Martin. No. Yeah, it was Kevin Martin down the back straightaway. Got loose off 2, all over the place. And I imagine right now the group chat for those guys that were behind him are probably a little bit unhappy.
No, not our group.
A lot of moving around back in the field as guys start working their way forward. Justin Glover definitely has a reason to race towards the front tonight. Looks like he might be struggling here in Atlanta, though.
Yeah, I anticipate a lot of guys struggling here at Atlanta because I've never ran it, but from what I've heard, this track is kind of a giant pile of crap.
It's a lot of fun to drive, but it wears your tires out so quickly, and these guys, they'll start noticing it in about another lap or two. You only have about 2 good, really good laps with a lot of grip.
Oh yeah, then it's an excellent idea that I didn't race these because I can't run on a track that doesn't kill tires.
5 laps in, no caution yet. Everybody seems to be getting a little bit single file. Matt Bear running away from the field. DJ just got bounced off the wall. That's unusual. Not used to seeing DJ bouncing off walls, especially this early in a run. A lot of positions staying pretty consistent. Graham Nucky's picked up a spot. And no real big movers so far. Andrew Spears up 3 spots right now. And Tom the Missile Land is up 3 spots to 23rd out of a 26-car field. So he's starting to work his way forward. I imagine after pit stops he'll be coming forward even more as Matt Bear finally has a challenge from Tyler Robertson. Tyler,
Doug, I just got some bad news.
What's that?
Steve Lindell still does not have power, so the UMP race is up in the air.
Uh-oh. That's not good. And Tyler Robertson just squeaks by there in front of Matt Bear. Matt Bear gets the wall. He gets loose off of it. The 48 goes down with him. They are wrecking. The 48 is in the wall. That's Eddie Baker. He stays below the track. No caution yet. Let's take a look at what happened to Eddie. Looks like Eddie Baker managed to get it to pit road. Matt Bear also comes to pit road. Oh, Eddie took a hard hit on the safer barrier and on the rear bumper, and yeah.
Well, Doug, I'm going to pop into the other chat real quick. I'm sure I'll be back, though.
All right. Good luck, Skyler. Or have fun, I should say. All right. And now Tyler Robertson is to the lead. Early leader Matt Bear way back in 11th now. Mason Neal now up to 2nd. Jim Cook now up to 3rd. DJ is up to 4th. Matt Stewart capitalized on that the most. He started in 9th. He's now up to 5th. Crocker up to 6th now after starting 8th. Scruggs holds steady in 7th. Brandon McLaughlin in 8th. 9th is Graham Nucky and his Kangaroo. And 10th is Matt Bear starting to recover a little bit as it gets a little dicey behind him. We've got 1 car up in the wall. Everybody gets by easily. And the 85 continues to struggle a little bit. He had picked up several positions, and it looks like he's starting to move forward again, but he had picked up several positions early, slipped back several positions, and now starting to work his way forward again. Really surprised with the level of aggression we're seeing out here. Mikey Mixter has already hit pit road. Could this be his rage quit at lap 10? We'll have to wait and see. We'll see if he gets back out there. No, he is getting back out on track, it looks like, so he is not rage quit yet. Good job, Mikey. As he is about to go another lap down, here comes Tyler Robertson on the high side. Tyler Robertson now has a 1-second lead over Mason Neal. Jim Cook is right there with him. And then you get the side-by-side battle of Matt Stewart and Michael Crocker as Stewart trying to get back. Crocker was trying to pass him for 5th, has not been able to complete the pass yet. Crocker to the high side in 3 and 4, now jumping to the low side in 1 and 2, seeing if he can get a run here. Right back behind them, there is a mess of cars. Matt Bear is in there. Then you got Michael Scruggs leading that group. Mike Killenbeck, Andrew Spears, Brian Mansfield is in that mess. Graham Nucky is in that mess. And this is everything from about 8th pretty much on back. I mean, all these cars back to about 20th are right here in the same group. Tyler Robertson's got to be loving all the racing going on behind him as these guys are... DJ Kenner is about to get past. These guys have closed right back to the back bumper of Kenner. And the 48 car, that is Eddie Baker. He is one lap down at the moment. He is fighting in that battle, trying to maintain some position here. Looks like he went to pit road, got repairs, and you can tell just 10 lap tires. Eddie Baker is just driving away from folks right now. He's already gotten around those two and starting to close up on the 49 of Jim Cook. Nucky's kid moved. Beware. And the 48 now trying to unlap himself the old-fashioned way. He is caught up to second place Mason Neal, third place Jim Cook. And he has the freshest tires on the track right now. And he's looking to go up the middle on two lead lap cars trying to get that lap back. All right, as everybody continues to march forward and march around the track, I will remind you this is uncensored, so don't let the children watch, but definitely stick around. Here in a minute, as they close in on their first pit stops, we'll just hop in and listen into what they're saying in there. I imagine there's quite a few different discussions going on right about now, and if there's a caution, we'll hop in and listen in to what caused it as well. Because there's always a difference of opinion. Let's put it that way. Michael Scruggs was the first to come to pit road. He has been on pit road and came back out. And the field is starting to split up just a little bit. Tyler Robertson way out front as the 48 just unlapped himself. Now Mason Neal is in second with Jim Cook right with him in third. A little further back is Matt Stewart. Then it's DJ Kenner, Michael Crocker, Brendan McLaughlin, Mike Killenbeck, and Matt Bear after that early incident starting to work his way back towards the front as well. Matt flying around this track. Drew Warren is in that group. Brian Mansfield still hanging on just outside the top 10. Then about 12th place Andrew Spears, Kevin Martin, and Jim Johnson. They've all lost a little bit on that front group. Jason Wiley and Graham Nucky now side by side. And there's a side by side battle of Dakota Wilson and Norman Chan right behind them. Looks like Graham Nucky slides back in and doesn't fight too terribly hard. We'll see if Dakota can clear Superman here. Anthony Stevens battling the 55 or the 95 of Spencer Brown right now. That is for 19th and 20th. Justin Glover, Doug McLaughlin, and Tom Land rounding out the cars on the lead lap. Back up front, Tyler Robertson continues to walk away. 1.5 second lead over Mason Neal. And this side-by-side battle, Mason Neal and Jim Cook, they have just not stopped battling. Every single lap, these two are side by side all the way around the track. DJ Kenner seems to be falling back a little bit now. Michael Crocker has lost a little bit of ground as well. Brandon McLaughlin, though, and Drew Warren right there. And, of course, Matt Bear, we saw him start working his way back towards the front. He just got passed by Brian Mansfield again, so he is now just outside the top 10 in 11th, still trying to fight his way back up after the early incident. Just based on guessing on their fuel load, that these guys will probably be running, be needing pit stops for fuel in the next 5 to 10 laps. I promise you, every one of these guys out here, they're wanting tires right about now. Drew Warren has picked up 5 spots since he started. He is now up into 7th. Another big mover is Mike Killenbeck, who started in 17th. He is now up into 9th place. A lot of great racing by everybody. As we've got one car, I think that's Brandon McLaughlin, went up and looked like he might have rubbed the wall just a little bit there. Manages to keep it clean. And Andrew Spears has come to pit road, so we should start seeing some green flag stops before too much longer. Tyler Robertson's still out front, and I guarantee you as soon as he comes, everybody behind him is going to come. I don't see anybody trying to stretch fuel mileage here. Stopping right now, they split the race pretty evenly. Now we've got Jim Johnson has entered pit road. Kevin Martin also on pit road. Let's, all right. Hope you've sent the kids away.
Yeah, 80 pitting this time.
Everybody,
I'm going with Wilson.
Actually, pretty quiet at the moment as they get their pit stops underway. And the leader gives it up, and it'll now go to Jim Cook. We've got most of the field now hitting pit road. Jim Cook out front. DJ Kenner currently running in second. Crocker is in third. Killenbeck is in fourth, with Mansfield in fifth, and these guys have not pitted. They have been battling. Now Brian Mansfield ducks down pit road. Everybody else staying out. Jim Cook still out there. And Jim has a 5-second lead at the moment. Brian Mansfield, Graham Nucky both come to pit road. Dakota Wilson, Tyler Robertson, Mason Neal, Justin Glover. DJ Kenner now in second, Crocker in third, Killenbeck is fourth, Brandon McLaughlin is fifth, Wiley is now up to fifth. As DJ drops to pit road, Jim Cook drops to pit road, and Michael Crocker will lead for the first time tonight. As it looks like he's actually coming up to lap the 77 car of Mikey Mixter, who Mikey Mixter has not rage quit yet tonight. We fully expected that. He hasn't done it, so hey. Skylar Massey saying we got to wait till the dirt race before they get really rowdy. And I am sure it will get really rowdy. All right, Jason Wiley now, Matt Bear now coming to pit road. Jason Wiley assumes the lead. He's been mid-pack all night long. This is his first time to lead, and I think he probably drafted enough that he could stretch it just a little bit further than most of these guys, everybody he was running with. But once Wiley pits, that should be everybody. We'll have to wait and see right now. And it is Jason Wiley to pit road. Matt Stewart assumes the lead. Waiting to let everybody cycle through. Right now, it looks like Jim Cook would assume the lead once Stewart pits. And you see cars coming up off of pit road now, getting back up to speed on the bottom. And will Matt Stewart? No, he does not come to pit road yet. Jason Wiley still showing as being on pit road. I'm double checking to make sure Matt Stewart has not pitted yet. Oh, as a little bit dicey there. Caution is out for the first time. Waiting to see if we can see what brought that caution out. I know that Matt Stewart really had to avoid Jason Wiley there. And while we're waiting to figure that out, let's see if we can get... All right, they are catching up to the pace car. I'm not... Let's take a look. I'm guessing it had something to do with Wiley leaving pit road. I did not see anything else happen on track, so I'm kind of at a loss as to what triggered the caution there. But Wiley leaving pit road was the last thing to happen before the caution came out, and we saw the leader having to avoid him. And it looks like everybody was... Not seeing any alerts on any wrecks or anything, but let's just see what we got here. Plug the kids' ears. All right, which one of you wankers caused the caution?
Fuck you.
Whichever one was on his lid.
Yeah, whoever flipped over.
I didn't even see who
Graham.
flipped over. Oh, it was Graham. That makes sense. Okay.
The Home
What did
Depot
it do with
car.
me?
Not me. I was speeding all 4 seconds.
It was the Home
Hey, no,
Depot car that was
That
on
was
lid.
more.
That
Hey,
was
Doug.
Mansfield that was crying about that. He's back here in 11th place. I think he just wanted to get up front.
Hey, Doug, who's the biggest mover of the race right now?
Your mom.
Me, backwards.
The car is on its head in the middle of the racetrack.
Motherfucker.
Caution.
Andrew Spears currently showed up 20 spots from 22nd to 2nd.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna take him out, so it don't fucking matter.
All right. Good.
Fuck you.
Hey, Doug, you
Yeah.
mean Brittany.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Britney Spears.
Brittany, bitch.
Me, bitch.
Brittany, bitch.
I will remember that.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Hey, Doug, how far did Kevin Martin move?
Backwards. No, up.
I went
Up.
forward.
Okay, Kevin's up 15 spots. Jason's up 17. Mike Killenbeck's up 12, and Justin Glover's up 14. Those are the biggest movers so far.
Whoop, whoop.
Heck yeah.
Well, I'm about to send it, so
Did you say? Did you say Justine?
Yes, Justine.
Me? Goddamn!
All right, boys.
I didn't even know that. Now I feel like I'm doing real good. Hey Tom, you should let me like ass rape you before every race.
Jesus. Okay. So, yeah, that was interesting. All right, well, the boys are getting lined back up. It sounds like Graham Nucky was on his lid at some point. We'll see if we can find... what happened to Graham Nucky there. Looking through, it literally did not alert to anything when Graham Nucky ended up on his lid. Interesting, but he is from Australia. Everything's upside down. You do the math. And Graham got confused which was the right way up. While we have a moment, don't forget to go to the Facebook page, and if you can help out for the family of Sergeant Puente, please do so. That family lost Sergeant Puente this week. His wife was pregnant with their second son, and obviously an accident, but not a great week for them, and they can use all the help they could get right now. All right, lights are out on the pace car as they come down the back straightaway. I'll do my best, Skyler. It's been a while, and the memory issues, dude. Cut me some slack. And looks like everybody is or about half the field went and hit another pit stop. They all have to go at least one more stop to make it to the end here. Pace car will duck off here. There he goes. Green flag is back in the air. They are off into turn number 1. They go. No issues coming down the front straightaway so far. Looking a little bit further back in the field. Let's see. I thought I saw a little bit of 3 wide back there. Everybody thinking better of it. Matt Bear, though, way back in the field after leading early, having some issues. They're getting a little squirrely right at the back. These cars way loose on this track on cold tires. Once the tires come up to heat, give them some grip, then they're okay. But that first few laps can send you around. Justin Glover, obviously tonight driving for Sergeant Puente, and hopefully he can get the win here tonight in his memory. Up front right now it is Jim Cook, then Jason Wiley, Andrew Spears, Mike Killenbeck, and Michael Crocker are the top 5. And it's 3 wide right behind him. Brian Mansfield is in the middle. They back out just a little bit. The 18 rolls out of it just a hair, but now they're going to be 3 wide a little bit further back. Brendan McLaughlin just keeps getting stuck. Brendan comes flying down the track. He's going to drift back up right in front of Justin. Justin adjusts. Everybody makes it through. Now Brendan's sideways down the coming off turn 2. He gets it gathered up and keeps it going forward. But he's going to lose a lot of positions here. Graham Nucky apparently just had another off track. Let's see what happened there. Oh, he went into the wall twice, down into the grass. I think he thought there might have been koalas in the infield. Not sure. We'll have to ask him later. Did say he has a thing for kangaroos, though, so, you know. I actually posted it a little bit ago, but let me see if I can do it again. Give me a minute. See if I can do it again. That should be it right there. All right. GoFundMe link is in the stream for Facebook. I'll put it in the... no problem. I will put it in the Twitch one as we've got another caution. I am guessing that one was brought out by Graham Nucky's incident. Or it might have been an issue with Mikey Mixter. Let's see, as Doug McLaughlin. Let's see what happened to Mikey Mixter a moment ago. Looks like he might have just hit pit road at just the right time, and most of the field now hitting pit road as well. Jim Cook, Mike Killenbeck, the only 2 cars to stay out. Interesting strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off. Oh, let's see who else is available here. Actually looking for somebody specific to talk to here. Hey Mikey, this is Doug. You got me?
Yo.
Hey, man, you're 40 laps in and you have not rage quit.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I'm getting proud of myself on this asphalt stuff.
Well, are you going to be able to make it to 75 without rage quitting is the question now.
For it, I still got a quick repair. I learned do not overgas these cars, and I'm going for it. And I'm going to pass Graham.
Okay, well, as long as you pass Graham, I mean, it doesn't count if he's on his lid or in the wall or going looking for kangaroos. But other than that,
Does it count if I wreck them?
yeah, it counts. You might inform him that there are no kangaroos or koalas in the infield, just so he's aware of that, because it looked like he was looking for them.
As I wreck them, I'll tell him.
All right, good luck, buddy.
All right, thanks.
Mikey Mixter has a rough start to the night, back in 26th right now, but definitely still in good spirits, which he did not expect tonight. Fully expected to rage quit, so pretty hilarious that he's still in good spirits. Was looking to see if we could get a hold of Jim Cook and ask him what his strategy was there, but you know what? Jim's not available. So Jim Cook and Mike Killenbeck, they've only been out there for a few laps, and we'll show you here. They've been out there for 14 laps on their tires. The rest of the field just came in, so we'll have to see what... These two guys will definitely be slower than everybody behind them. They should have one last chance to pit here. We'll see if they do, but it's not looking like... No, they are not going to pit. And they know they have to pit at least one more time from here. A few drivers to note. Mike Killenbeck up 15 spots. Jason Wiley up 17 spots. Andrew Spears up 16 spots. He is now, or 17, he's now in 5th. Justin Glover started 25th. He is now up to 7th. And Tom the Missile Land started in 26th, is now in 14th, up 12 spots. So the Tom Land fan club, there you go. And for the Michael Crocker fan club, he's in 7th on fresh tires, and will probably start coming to the front pretty quickly. Matt Bear made a last-minute pit stop. I'm guessing he thinks he can stretch the fuel to the end. I'm guessing he's wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. Graham Nucky is in the mix up there. He is actually currently scored in 24th place. One lap down. But he has an advantage. If he can get around the 3 cars in front of him, he might still stand a chance of getting back to the lead lap and getting up here as the green flag drops. Had another late caution pit from DJ Kenner. Now Jim Cook, Mike Killenbeck, they have to fight off Jason Wiley. Wiley on the bottom, fresh tires. He gets around Killenbeck very easily. Now sets his sights on Jim Cook. But Killenbeck now fighting back on the inside. Older tires, though, can't keep up as Graham Nucky is up in the wall headed backwards. And it looks like Crocker is now starting to make his way forward again as Andrew Spears still trying to get up to speed. Brian Mansfield in the 11 is now picking up some positions. He is up to 7th. And they're side by side all over the place. And you can see in a few places they're trying to make it 3 wide. Nobody gets too daring. Somebody always thinks better of it and backs out, but when they don't, that's when things get really sketchy. Coming down the backstretch, Jason Wiley already starting to open up a bit of a lead, 7/10 over Jim Cook and Mike Killenbeck. Those two guys up front, and here comes Graham Nucky starting to work his way back around. He's going to get around Jim Cook here. He might be able to run down Wiley and actually unlap himself if another caution comes out. He has an opportunity here. Caution is out. And, oh, it looks like Eddie Baker hit the outside wall. Everybody checking up. A lot of cars checking up, and several go flying. The 27 is impacted. It looks like the 70 just went for a roll there. The 70 was actually airborne there for a moment. That was Mike Killenbeck. Let's rewind it. Rewind Mike here just a little bit and see what happened. Looks like Killenbeck and Crocker get together on the front straightaway. Crocker does an upside down twist, flip, spin, gets hit by the 39. I believe that's Matt Stewart, and will he stick the he does stick the landing. So we're going to have to score Killenbeck pretty decently on that one, to be honest. Let's see if we can talk. Let's just talk to all of them. Hey, Killenbeck, you get a 8.3. You stuck the landing. Good job.
He was fucking flying.
That he was. He got some serious airtime and then got lifted again multiple times.
Doug, I think you fucked up. He's not even in here, buddy.
Ah.
God, that car went flying.
Well, he gets an 8.2 because he had a great flight, multiple spins, multiple flips, and stuck the landing.
And I didn't hit him.
Yet. Oh, it's fun talking to these guys. All right, as they pace around, Killenbeck's accident brings out the caution. It looks like a lot of cars hit pit road. They are right on the fence from here if they can make it on fuel. Some of them can, some of them won't be able to. We'll have to wait and see how many can pull it off. Jason Wiley now up at the front. Spears is second. Drew Warren is third. Mason Neal is fourth. Jim Cook is fifth. Now, I was looking to see if Killenbeck was in another chat anywhere. No, he is not. Sadly. Everybody, the vast majority of the drivers have come to pit road. Jason Wiley has not. Take a quick look at the top 5 here and see. Jason Wiley did. Actually, the top 3 did not, and several of them behind. Actually, most of the top 10 did not come to pit road this time. They had only been out a few laps on that set of tires, 8 laps, several of them under caution. So this might pay off for these guys getting the track position over the fresh tires. Crocker, who was involved in that incident, now back out on track. He is being shown 1 lap down. In 20th, Mason Neal now in 19th. And Mike Killenbeck is still on pit road. It looks like most of his repairs are done. And when they go green, they will have right at 25 laps to go. That means that most of these guys, if they got a full tank of fuel and paced really easily, should be able to make it. There are a few guys like Wiley and Spears, Drew Warren, these guys up at the front who may not be able to make it. However, if another caution comes out, they will be able to make it. Those caution laps will save them. So the strategy is definitely going to be interesting here to see. Plus, these guys at the front, they have 8 to 10 lap older tires than the guys behind them. The lights are out on the pace car. They'll come out of turn 4. The pace car will drop off. Don't forget, we have a second race tonight. It will also be uncensored and probably worse because it'll be on dirt. And as Skylar Massey said, they will get a bit more rowdy. All right, Andrew Spears, Jason Wiley on the front row. Pace car is in. Green flag is back in the air. We've got a car up in the wall. It's the 55 car. Everybody gets caught. Several cars. Lots of cars up in the wall. Caution is out. It looks like the guys who stayed out for track position made the right choice there. Looks like Anthony Stevens in the 55 is where it all started. And a lot of guys had to get really evasive. As you see, the 48 duck low, the 39 of Jim Johnson. Several cars tried to avoid it, could not do it. Tom the Missile Land caught in that one. Looks like Eddie Baker caught in that one. Eddie not having a good night. He's been caught in just about everything. And it looked like Tom Land almost drove through it, but just couldn't save it. A lot of cars going to pit road now. The guys up at the front, obviously. Well, I say that Andrew Spears goes to pit road. Jason Wiley staying out. Jim Cook will now assume second. Brian Mansfield to third. And let's have a little fun with the boys. You want to? Let's do that.
Now.
What the fuck happened?
There was a wall up there.
Yeah.
Some guys hit the wall, and then the big one happened.
Terrific.
I knew better than to stay in that chat. Yeah, so a lot of people very unhappy after that. Several of the guys caught in that had already used their fast repair. Justin Glover had already used his, I believe. I do know Killenbeck had used his. Graham Nucky, I believe, has used his. Mikey Mixer still had one, and I think he actually got through that clean somehow. Matt Bear had definitely used his, and looks like his car is okay. So it looks like most of the top 10 did okay, got through cleanly, but a lot of guys behind them, not so much. Oh, well, apparently Skylar said we're missing fun in the chat, so I'm going to mute myself and listen in.
I got a kangaroo fucker in front of me.
Who's fucking a kangaroo?
Graham. And he's driving a Ford.
The only people getting
Easy.
fucked here are me.
What a time for Doug to join.
Come on, Nine, go ahead.
Right?
I didn't lose many positions on that, and I got enough fuel to last me the rest of the race.
Oh, yeah.
Go, Graham.
I got a kangaroo fucker in front of me.
Seriously, can I get a wave round so I'm on the
Oh,
lead
how
lap?
am I getting all these cars past me?
Yes, I
No
was like
shit.
one,
Yeah,
two.
me too.
Now it says to pass you, Glover.
Ah, fucking of course.
iRacing is screwed up.
This is a beautiful disaster to watch, boys.
Glover, you good, man?
Shut your mouth,
I
Scholar.
don't understand what the fuck is going on.
I'm way the fuck back here after doing the best racing in this car I've ever done.
It's probably because y'all are involved in a caution.
Fuck me, man. All right, look.
Okay, well, you get to... I have no idea what that kangaroo did to Graham first, but... but you make a valid point, Logan. What did that kangaroo do? apparently there was a request for some kangaroos in the U.S. by some of the guys in the league, and Graham was trying to help out. That's what I heard. And I apologize, the special guest isn't here to talk smack. She came down with a migraine about an hour and a half beforehand, and yeah. Which is too bad because she would have loved the kangaroo crap. I can only imagine what she would have to say to Graham here. All right, Jason Wiley, the only car I do believe, or one of the few cars. Let's take a quick look because everybody can go the distance from here, except for don't know if Jason Wiley can stretch it that far. He's got 20 laps to go. I do not think Jason Wiley can go that far on what fuel unless they get a whole bunch of caution laps. Jason Wiley is a sitting duck because everybody behind him has fresher tires and more fuel. Green flag back in the air, single file restart. And we've already got a car moving up very, very quickly. That is Matt Stewart up on the high side, already picking cars off. He is sending it down in there. Almost gets into the back of Brian Mansfield. They fan out down the back straightaway. Further back, side by side, all around the track as they have 19 laps to go. Everybody fighting for every inch they can get here. And several of these guys further back in the field, like the 18 of Brandon McLaughlin, he has been up front tonight. Tyler Robertson has led tonight. Some of these guys trying to make their way back through. Matt Baer was the early dominant leader as we've got cars getting loose off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Looks like the 70's still struggling back there. Back up front, Jim Cook is moving past Jason Wiley into the lead. Those fresh tires. Here comes Brian Mansfield as well. Matt Stewart right there with him. It's a 4-car battle for the lead. Hey, you're right. Jason did make the right call on the track position. He's avoided 2 wrecks that he would have been in. Caution is out. Again. And it looks like it might be DJ Kenner this time. Let's see if we can see what happened. Oh, DJ hard into the wall out of turn 2. Let's see if we can see where this started. And it looks like DJ they were 3 wide with the 25 and everybody bumping, and it sent the 32 around. A lot of cars impacted there, and sadly the 25 of Justin Glover gets a fairly hard hit, loses his nose. He's already had to use his fast repair tonight, and that's going to put him in a really bad position. And definitely wanted to see a great run out of Justin here tonight. Sorry that it's not happened yet. And let's see if Jason Wiley makes the call to go to pit road. He does not. He's been out there for a while, but as long as he keeps getting pace laps, he can at least extend his fuel mileage. The tires are going to give up as we've got the Spencer Brown. Let's just show you this. Everybody was starting to check up a little bit. Spencer Brown comes full bore through the field and manages to save it down through the infield. Okay, I thought he was trying to pass in the grass, but apparently not. This is why he is the wheelman. It doesn't make... Yeah, well, let's ask Wiley about it. Hey, Jason, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. Hey, Logan said that this is why you're the wheelman and he makes the important calls because now you're stranded out there.
Kinda.
I was just trying to pinch him down on the bottom long enough to burn his tires up, so we'd be even.
Are you gonna have enough fuel to make it to the end from here?
I think I got enough fuel. I think I'm good. I've been saving every caution.
Well, good luck. You're gonna need it, bud, and hopefully you can hang on to that top spot.
Hope so. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Well, yeah, he said he thinks he can do it, so we'll wait and see how it goes there. He chose to stay out. A lot of other guys dropped back down pit road. I am sure there's a lot of yelling and screaming in the chat right now after those after several cautions in a row. You could hear the frustration last time. Let's see if we can listen in, plug the kids' ears.
Graham, you been feeling any better, bud?
Nah.
Sucks, man. I hope they can figure out what's going on with you.
It's just all the nerve.
There's a pace car.
The scar tissue around the nerve.
That sucks.
Who's
Yeah.
in the...
Not enough kangaroos and koalas, apparently.
You like that restart?
That was beautiful.
Hey, Dakota, come by me.
This is going to be the most boring UMP race on the face of the earth. These things are so
I'm
slow.
working on it. Tell me to let Graham by first.
I'm putting the elbows up.
These things are fucking awful.
Mustache ready, and I'm gonna get fucking mean. Here we go.
Justin, you don't have to worry about DJ. He's backed out.
You go ahead of me like it says.
I'm
Go
sure
ahead.
he did fucking back out. He does it every fucking time.
Okay, so we've got a few drivers very, very upset. All right, as they line back up, Jim Johnson coming off pit road looking like a modified. He has no hood on the car right now. We've only got 18 cars on the lead lap. Jim Johnson is the 18th one. Jason Wiley still up at the front. And who knows, with the way things are going, Jason might have the best strategy out here. I know there is some couple of guys that are frustrated going full bore from here, and it'll be interesting. We'll see if the 25 car, who seems to be the most aggravated for obvious reasons, a rough week, and he really wanted to get the win here tonight. Hopefully he can pull it off either here or in the ump race at Volusia. But you can definitely hear the frustration in some of these guys' voice and the aggravation. And, yeah. Pace car ducks off. They're going to go green with about 13 laps to go. Green flag in the air, and here they come. And already a lot of guys making some moves. A 49 of Jim Cook to the high side around Jason Wiley. Jason can't do anything with him. Here comes Matt Stewart to the high side now. And Jason Wiley is a sitting duck. He is going backwards. It's 3 wide. He is the pickle in the middle now. And now he gets clear up to the high side, but he is going backwards very quickly. Everybody else on the lead lap has fresher tires. Wiley almost grabs the wall there coming out of turn 4. Down into turn 1, and now Jim Cook is out front. He has to fend off Tyler Robertson, Spencer Brown, Matt Stewart, and Brian Mansfield here. And Brian Mansfield now looking to the inside. Matt Stewart looking to the outside. Coming down 10 laps to go now. And we heard Justin Glover very upset on the radio. His front clip is gone, and he is falling back to 18th. Oh, we got wrecking on the on the back straightaway. Caution is out. Several cars involved, and almost all the leaders involved in that. Jason Wiley was caught in that as well. Let's start by looking at Wiley, who has really led the most laps here. He actually drove through it until a car landed on him. Trying to see where this started. Let's roll back a little bit and see It looked like somebody got loose. Oh! And it looks like Jim Cook just loses it coming up off turn 2. He gets into Matt Stewart. Matt ends up sideways. Matt's the one flying through the field. Let's see if we can get a little bit better view of Matt. Rewind again since our cameraman has been slacking tonight. Alright, let's take a look at Matt Stewart here. There goes Matt, hits the outside wall, does a bit of a spin, and yeah, he still manages to keep all 4 on the ground. Don't know that we're going to score him, he didn't get enough air on that one, but alright, who wants to hear how bad they're yelling at each other right now? Wiley's still having both fast repairs, I'm being told. Alright, let's go hear him yell.
Oh, Doug's here. Fuck you.
Matt, Matt, it's not an airplane, dude.
Yeah, I was on the apron. I got T-boned by somebody.
Can I get that black clear, please?
No, not allowed.
I think Robertson got into, who was that, Jim Cook?
Yeah, well, it looked like Jim was loose coming up off of turn 2. Got a little bit of Robertson, and then they both kind of went haywire, so.
Yeah, I went way down low. I thought I could get by him, but apparently not.
Yeah, you almost had it cleared.
Can I get a wave around to get back on the lead lap? I'm not sure how I went 2 laps down.
Am I two laps down too?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, fuck you guys. That's what happened.
Oh,
Wow,
don't be like
that's
that.
uncalled for, sir. Hey, he gets one, I get one.
Yeah, come on.
I would normally say something like, guys, don't. I really feel the love, but Graham would probably misunderstand that and think I was a kangaroo, so I'm just going to go now.
Shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Got him, coach.
Okay, well, we got Graham there, so Graham is definitely one of the best sports out there, and I'm honestly surprised he is being so tame tonight, to be honest. We'll see how he is when we get to the umps at Volusia, but Graham being pretty tame tonight. Helicopter for the win is correct. And let us know if you're enjoying this Outlaws Uncensored. I know Logan is, and, you know, we might have to plan something like this again for a special event or something. It's definitely fun to watch and listen into. Eddie Baker still on pit road. Tyler Robertson, Tom Land, all still on pit road getting repairs. All of them caught in that. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Superman Norman Chan is now in the lead. First time tonight, he's been working his way steadily through the field. He's managed to avoid a lot of chaos. And can Superman bring it home? They will restart with about 5 laps left to go. This is going to get a little bit dicey. Back double filed down the front straightaway. Got a lot of cars with heavy damage in the back. Graham Nucky made a late pit stop. He's coming off pit road, as did Jim Cook. Finally came up off of pit road as well. They'll catch back up to the field. And I am showing Graham Nucky back to the lead lap now, so he might come through the field. He'll have the freshest tires out there. But can Superman hold him off? Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Superman Norman Chan gets a good jump on the field. The 95 Spencer Brown Oh, he looks to make it 3 wide down the front straightaway. Gets a little bit of the wall, loses that momentum he was gaining. Now he's looking to try and go up the middle here. And Superman Norman Chan loses the top spot. Kevin Martin now to the lead. First time Kevin has been out front all night. Spencer Brown now back in second, and a swarm of cars coming up on Superman Norman Chan, including Michael Crocker, Mason Neal. Oh, they make it 3 wide on the front straightaway at the start-finish line. Superman on the losing end of that. Crocker and Neal both pick up a position there. And now we've got a 3-car battle up at the front for the lead. Kevin Martin. Oh, we've got a wreck on the back straightaway, up off of turn 2. Caution is out. Looks like Drew Warren is caught this time. Oh, it looks like him and Superman get together there. Looks like Drew was a little loose, drifted up into Norm and just hits him. They both go around. Jason Wiley barely misses that incident. And now Kevin Martin assumes the lead with 3 laps to go. They should have a green-white checkered available here. So it'll be Kevin Martin, Spencer Brown, Brian Mansfield, Mason Neal, Michael Crocker are your top 5. Then is Brendan McLaughlin, Matt Baer now back up to 7th. Andrew Spears in 8th. 9th is Matt Stewart. And 10th is Mike Killenbeck, whose car was destroyed earlier in the race. Got that fast repair and somehow has avoided a lot of chaos to get back up in here. A lot of guys, even the ones not involved, like Jim Johnson, Dakota Wilson, and Justin Glover, going to pit road to get some extra repairs here, trying to get everything they can. And the 48 comes flying by to get his lap back. That should put Eddie back onto the lead lap, even though he is missing his entire hood, front clip, everything. And what a turn of events. We've had a ton of lead changes and different leaders here tonight and battling all over the track. It definitely is a good sign for the upcoming Cup season the Outlaws are planning. They decided to toss away the Xfinity cars and not use the next gen cars, thankfully. And they're going to use these this season. So definitely looking forward to that. It is worth noting Kevin Martin started in 19th and is in the lead. Spencer Brown started in 14th and second. And Brian Mansfield started in 13th, now in third. Andrew Spears also up from 22nd to 8th. So those are some of your biggest movers. Mikey Mixter, who originally was planning on rage quitting around lap 10, started in 23rd and is now up to 13th. Don't forget, after this one, we will have the, we'll take a short break, and then we will have the, Umps at Volusia. I had to look at my notes, and I couldn't read my own handwriting there for a moment. Sorry. Patrick Coluccio here cheering on Kevin Martin. I'm sure we'll be talking to Patrick in the umps here in just a little bit. All right, they should stack up this time, and we'll get a green-white checkered next time by. Logan saying he wants to see Dakota Wilson do something crazy here, and Dakota will cry himself to sleep if Logan doesn't love him. So there you go, Dakota. Logan loves you. Dakota back currently in 17th, and hopefully he can get up through the field. Hopefully Justin Glover's got enough repairs to at least get up and get a top 10, top 15 out of this as well. He's back there by Logan. Pace car will drop off. They'll have 2 laps to go. Once the white flag comes out, nothing will stop the race, but if they have an incident before the leader takes the white flag, they could potentially have another one. Green flag back in the air, and here they go for the first green white. Oh, the 95 gets into the wall. Spins up front. Everybody gets caught in that. It's going to be a question of who gets through it. Right now is Brendan McLaughlin to the lead. The 95 just spun the tires and completely lost it. And you can see the chaos once cars started spinning. It was all over. Jim Johnson there getting spun to the inside. And the track was blocked. Dakota Wilson trying to get through, and with his new paint scheme can't quite get there yet. Eddie Baker just not having any luck tonight. He manages to almost get stopped, but ends up getting into the wall. And will this be what causes Mikey Mixter to rage quit here? As Mikey's right in the middle of that in the 77 and just gets turned around. The car's not actually too bad. The 11 of Brian Mansfield to the infield, and several cars with even more damage. And it looks like it might have actually continued beyond that. Let's try and take a look. I think Graham Nucky might have wrecked further down. Graham actually got the car going the right way and then lost it in the middle of the turn. It tries to spin it. Several guys try and get evasive. And everybody manages to avoid that one. And it looks like Graham actually might have gotten stuck. There is a point on the track where if you're really, really unlucky, you just get stuck. So that changes everything again. It'll be Brandon McLaughlin up front. Andrew Spears is now in second. Killenbeck is third. Matt Stewart is fourth. Jason Wiley is fifth. Superman Norman Chan back up to sixth. Justin Glover up to seventh. Is that Justin that is smoking, though? That is the 25 car smoking. He may not be able to complete this race, but a heck of a run. Heck of a comeback. Continues to try and just doesn't have any quit in him. Dakota Wilson now up to 8th. He's got some pretty significant damage. Crocker in 9th. He's missing his front bumper. And a lot of guys choosing not to come to pit road now. They will have one more attempt at a green-white checkered. I do not know how. I think you're right. Jason Wiley should play the lottery later tonight, and he should definitely split it with us, Logan. A lot of cars heavily damaged. It looks like about the top 5 are in pretty good shape. There's a few cars a little further back that are in good shape as well. Guys that dug down to pit road got some repairs if they still had a fast repair. We'll see how these guys do. But with all those wrecked cars in the way and with Justin Glover laying down a smoke screen, at some point that car will blow up. He is just hoping it survives a couple more laps here. All right, they're going to stack back up side by side. The top 5 are pretty much all that are in contention right now. So you've got Brandon McLaughlin, Andrew Spears, Mike Killenbeck, Matt Stewart, and Mr. Lucky, Jason Wiley. Looks like the 24 of Norman Chan is missing his hood in 6th. Crocker in 7th is missing his front bumper, as is Dakota Wilson. And it looks like Justin Glover's engine may have just given up the ghost. It's trying. I'd make a Ford joke right now, but I was really rooting for Justin tonight. All right. The lights are out. It looks like we're going to have a single file restart. And all 4 of these drivers up front have been up front tonight. All 4 of them know how to get it done here at Atlanta. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. And Matt Stewart, huge run off the start to the outside. He's got a big run coming. He's going to try and... Oh, the 70 of Killenbeck gets into him. And those 2 are out. Now it is Jason Wiley, Brandon McLaughlin, and Andrew Spears for the win. As they come through 3 and 4, they will get the white flag at the line right now. It is Andrew Spears in the lead. Brandon McLaughlin up on the high side, though. Brandon has it at the line. White flag in the air. Last time by, there will be no more cautions. Justin Glover's car gave up at 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they come, side by side. Brandon McLaughlin on the high side. Andrew Spears on the bottom. Andrew will have the fastest line through the corner, but Brandon is sending it. There's a big wreck going on behind him. But it is going to be Brandon McLaughlin at the line for the win. Andrew Spears comes home second. Jason Wiley is third. Killenbeck is fourth. Spencer Brown is fifth. And it looks like Dakota Wilson was involved in a late race incident. Trying to see what happened there. Oh, he blew up. Matt Stewart involved in another incident there coming out of turn 2. On the last lap, collected the 48 as well. And Brandon McLaughlin gets the win, and they start to celebrate. Andrew Spears completely misses. Hey, Justin, definitely not the end of the race you wanted tonight, buddy.
I want you to look back on this turn back here. My buddy Dakota Wilson's gonna push the 25 across the finish line so we can get her finished for us.
That is awesome. I see that, man. Congratulations. That's awesome, you guys.
We're gonna push her across the checkered flag. Y'all go talk to the winners.
All right, man. Hey, Andrew, congratulations, man. That was a heck of a battle there at the end.
Yeah, man. That was fucking awesome. Our car, we started in 22nd and finished second, 20 positions up. It was amazing. I can't be more proud of the car, the way it handled. I'm excited for that. That was my best race yet in Outlaws and on the stream. I mean, it's badass. I appreciate everything.
Hey, man, it looked like that last restart, Matt Stewart was about to catch you guys, got together with Killenbeck, and gave you three a chance to run away there.
Yeah. So I finished the last 2 laps without any sound on anything, so I didn't know. My spotters weren't working. It was really me using Race Labs proximity thing to make sure I didn't wreck anybody. If I had to have my sound, I probably would have finished first if I could have heard my engine, you know. So.
Well, congratulations. That was a heck of a run. Any way you look at it, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, bud.
All right, let's go see if we can find Brandon and talk to him. And I actually do not see Brandon available to talk to. We got to talk to Andrew. We'll probably... All right, well, let's talk to Matt Stewart about that last lap. Hey, Matt, this is Doug. You got me? Hey, Matt, this is Doug. You got me? I'm guessing he stepped away in frustration. Jason Wiley finished third. We'll see if we can get a word with him. Hey, Jason, this is Doug. You got me?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, heck of a run. Logan suggests you go buy some lottery tickets tonight.
I got a little bit lucky there in that last one.
That you did. You got lucky a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, Logan needs to get iRacing back so I can have a spotter and a crew chief again.
Well, a heck of a run. I mean, you started in 20th and finished third. You really can't complain too much about that one.
That was good. I wish you'd have stayed green longer because I was actually saving tires pretty well that first long green flag run that we had. But second half of the race was just wild.
Yeah, that it definitely was. Dropping into the chat, we definitely heard how wild it got.
That was a good time. I appreciate you putting the race on.
My pleasure. Congratulations, man. Great finish.
Thanks, man.
All right, Jason Wiley, ladies and gentlemen, third place finisher. Does not look like Brandon's available to talk to, but we do have the ump race coming up in just a few minutes. So stick around while we get switched over, and we'll be right back with you guys and some more Outlaws Uncensored. So don't go anywhere. Should be back in just a few moments, and we'll talk to some more of the guys.